InvestEU is the European Commission's flagship programme for investment. This initiative aims to mobilise an impressive €372 billion across the European Union. Today, we will look at 3 innovative projects that are already part of the programme, highlighting how InvestEU is making a real difference on the ground.
Everyone needs a roof in order to develop itself, in order to flourish, in order to have mental health, in order to have everything that we as humans need to survive. With no secureness on where is your roof and where you can stay, basically there is no humanity around. We need affordable housing in order to make sure that no one is living on the streets. Because it's a right that is not guaranteed for everyone. It's really difficult right now to find affordable housing. So La Bartrana, this cooperative housing, it's gonna host 60 flats and 400 square meters of common spaces. And it's gonna be social housing. And the group, the community that's gonna live here, they are co-creating at the same time this is being built. They do decide how their flats they're gonna look like. What do they want to do with their common spaces? How they are gonna work as a group, which is their vision. It's really emotional when you see everything is kind of done and they are now ready to jump and get into their flats. This creates happiness. We have 8 ongoing projects. It's gonna be more than 350 new houses that they're gonna be developed for next year in 2026. This couldn't have happened without this external funding, especially because not regular banks fund non-profit organizations. So in this case, the EU funding is helping us to scale it up, to make it real, and this kind of projects just helps to see that if we gather together, we can create really good things.
Aerospace Lab was created in 2018, and we are based in Belgium. And the company was created to build satellites in a new manner. And we are very much focused into vertical integration. It means that we are building satellites, but we're also building all the components that go into those satellites. I'm a profoundly European. Studied in Belgium and France. Then I worked in the US, and I felt the need to come back and to contribute modestly to reindustrialization of Europe, because I believe that we were pioneers in a lot of fields a few decades ago, but this is slowly fading away through China and the US. Technology has matured and engineering practices as well. So it was really interesting to try to bring those new ways of designing products into the space domain, which is very old school. So we are fitting in this story where we can basically outperform and outmaneuver aerospace giants by being more nimble and embracing modern technologies faster than they do. This funding from InvestEU really allows us to double down on the R&D, and this allows us to bring those new products faster to the market and to expand our market share significantly. I would definitely recommend InvestEU to other startups, especially the ones that are reaching growth stage. This program is really a cornerstone between venture capital funds and private equity funds. And in this valley of death, in between, it's really critical to get support, and InvestEU is the best mechanism we found to bridge that gap.
So we at Smart Photonics, we make photonic chips, and on these little chips, which can be very tiny, right? We generate light, so there's lasers on it, we transport light, we detect light, and if you bring all these different functions, optical functions, in a chip, you can achieve all kinds of end applications, like high-speed internet with much lower power consumption than today. We enable self-driving cars, healthcare applications for people to actually look and monitor their health at home. So all kinds of sensors can be made better with photonic chips. 40 years ago, people didn't know how much impact electronics would have on our daily life. I don't think people know what kind of impact photonics will make in the next 40 years on society. So the InvestEU program actually helps investors step into more difficult and more long-term investments. They can either step in thanks to the guarantees that the InvestEU gives, or they can step up. That's where I think we came to the program as well, partly because we need a significant amount of money to build our infrastructure, and that's where the InvestEU program actually helps us support that scaling up.